As a preliminary matter, this is Steve Chambers, Vice Chair of the Auburn Planning Board. Please permit me to confirm that all members are present and can hear me. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Ron Brooks?
Aye.
Todd Crane?
Aye.
Duarkesh Nealon?
Aye.
Town officials and employees, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Town Planner Adam Menard?
Here.
Staff Assistant Rachel Pressey?
Here.
Good evening. This is the open meeting of the Town of Auburn Planning Board for March 8th, 2021. It's 22. Now call to order at 7 p.m. This meeting is being conducted both in person and remotely, consistent with Governor Baker's executive order of March 12, 2020, and extended June 16, 2021. For this meeting, the Planning Board is convening in person and by remote access. For the public to join the meeting remotely by telephone, call 1-312-757-3121 and enter access code 133-747-477. Or the public can join via computer at gotomeeting.com/join/1337-47477. The remote access information has been posted on the town's website identifying how to join the meeting. Please note that this meeting is being recorded by Auburn Cable Television. Is there anyone in the audience tonight recording? All right, seeing none. Accordingly, those members of the Planning Board, employees, and members of the public who participate remotely, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you, and please take care not to share your screen. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by this recording. Please rise and join me in a salute to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
I
States
pledge allegiance
to the republic
to the
which stands one nation under God,
republic for which it stands one nation, but indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All supporting materials have been provided to the members of this body, are available on the town's website. The public is encouraged to follow along using the posted agenda. We are now turning to the first item on the agenda. Before we do, permit me to cover some ground rules for effective and clear conduct of our business and to ensure accurate meeting minutes. I, Vice Chair of the Board, will introduce each speaker on the agenda. After they conclude their remarks, the Vice Chair will go down the line of members, inviting each by name to provide any comments, questions, or motions. Please hold until your name is called. Please speak clearly and into the microphone in a way that helps generate accurate meeting minutes. I'd like to remind the audience, applicants, town administration, of each planning board member to please refrain from asking questions in regard of all matters discussed this evening without first being granted my consent. Each vote will be taken by roll call. If there are technical difficulties, we will suspend the meeting while attempts are made to resolve to keep accurate meeting minutes, noting any disconnection and reconnection numbers. Okay. Turning to the first item on the agenda, we have applicant Auburn School Department requesting site plan approval under section 9.4 the Auburn zoning bylaw for an expanded parking area and driveway with other site improvements at 35 Swanson Road, Auburn, Mass, map 32, parcel 51, and this was continued from February 8th, 2022. Do we have the applicant here? Over there or up here?
It's fine.
Whatever works for you, I guess.
That's fine. Right there. Okay, cool.
Good evening, how you doing? Ron Mendez from Graves Engineering. Yes, just wanted to continue on the matter. Since our last meeting, we have revised the plans. The major revisions really have been the widening of the driveway, where was previously 12 feet wide, it is now 16 feet wide. The berm along the driveway was changed from a Cape Cod berm to a Type A berm. We have also included an additional gate at the beginning of the driveway, so there would be a total of 2 gates, one at the beginning, one at the end. And I believe the other one was made an adjustment in the type of bike rack, where it was a previous waved style type of rack, and now it's a hoop style. And I believe that might be, oh yes, and we also added crosswalk signs on Swanson Road. The blinking light type, pretty much similar to the one that's used, I believe, for the Auburn High School. And those have pretty much been the changes that we saw about this revision of the drawings. Beyond that, the projects pretty much remain the same.
Ron, did you have any questions or comments?
On the whole plan, Steve? Well, the only one thing, I know we talked about the gates, and I see the gates. I think he said he had 2 gates. And where the parking is down at the east end of the ball field, I would like to see that marked that it's headed and parked only, so that it's not a situation if it's after dark where the lights are affecting those houses in the neighborhood.
Can you repeat that? Ron, I heard.
I'd like to
lights.
see the new parking area on the east end marked so that it was head-in parking only, so that the headlights would not affect anyone in the neighborhood.
Okay. Thank you. Heard that. Did you hear his comment?
No, not exactly.
Okay, so he, like on the east side of the parking lot, to have a sign that says head-in parking only, so they face the field and not the housings in the neighborhood.
Cool. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That's, I think a sign that could probably be just added and simple enough.
Okay. Ron, did you have anything additional?
No, I didn't hear what his response was.
His response was they would add the sign.
Say that again, please, Steve.
They will add the sign.
Okay, thank you.
Anything additional? Ron?
The only thing I'm concerned with is where the road comes up near the school, that someone's gonna control the gate so that if the cars are going, the children can't be passing to or from the playground.
Okay. So did you want to know how they plan to operate the gates? Is that what your question is? Or,
I'm just wondering, is there gonna be someone like one of the teachers or custodian or someone like that who's gonna open and close it when the kids are on the playground?
Good evening, everybody. Yes, through the chair, we're going to have 2 operating gates. They'll be closed and locked, and every day they will be unlocked by the custodian. And as they do the drop-off and pick-up area, we will be having not only custodial staff out there, but we'll also be having duty teachers, similar that we do at all the other schools.
Ron, the response was that the custodian would be unlocking the gate, and then they have the teachers there as well, similar to how they unlock and lock gates at the other schools.
All right, thank you.
Anything else, Ron?
I'm all set, thanks.
Thank you. Duarkesh?
Yes, thank you, Chair, for the time. I have a few topics to discuss here. One is, for the travel lane, I think we discussed this last time. Should we have crosswalk markings, on the travel lane, like between the building and the playground expansion area?
Yes, there will be markings inside the new parking lot area on the other side of the gate that will identify a walk-in area for, students don't walk down there by themselves, but they will be escorted down there. So we will have marking areas for people to go to get into the building.
So this is between okay, so from the playground to the building, they will be marking?
Yes.
Okay. Is that reflected here on the site plan?
No, it's not affected right there in the plans, nor is it the other drawings that we're going to be having for the recess area to play. So that will all be mapped out accordingly.
Okay. Then the other question that I had was on the corner. So, between the travel lane and the building, on the western side of the new travel lane, we have the snow, I think this S3 sign and the snow storage area. Is that a turnaround area? Say, for example, if a vehicle gets stuck somewhere in that lane, is there an avenue for the vehicle to turn, for other vehicles to turn around and go back? On either sides, actually, on that side as well as the other side. Is there enough space for vehicles to turn around if there is, say, a car broke down on the travel lane between the building and the playground? Can vehicles reverse back?
Yes, I imagine they should be able to because it's now a 16-foot width. I mean, vehicles, like let's say usually around 8 feet, a little bit less. If you think about a typical parking space, it's 9 feet, but the 8 feet is a pretty good average. So since we have a width of about 16 feet, we should be able to, enable 2 vehicles and not even go into the grass if in case. But usually 16 feet is sufficient.
Okay.
Yeah. They wouldn't be allowed to turn around and go back the other way. They'll be basically just stayed there
Okay.
until everything goes.
Okay.
So we'll prevent that two-way traffic.
Okay. I'm just thinking of like an emergency
Yes.
condition.
Yeah, so if a car breaks down,
Yep.
basically, there'll be enough room for
Oh, okay.
all the other cars to go around
Go
them,
around.
and,
Okay.
they'll just have to wait until AAA comes.
Okay. The last question is on the travel lane itself, like between the school and the expansion area. There should be no parking signs there, right, all along that?
Yes, that's only going to be the drop-off and pickup area. There won't be anybody parked there during the
Parking.
day, or they wouldn't be allowed to come in
Okay.
because of the gates.
And would that be monitored? Do we need to add signs there? I'm sure the monitors will be there, the school
Obviously,
staff.
if there's no way a car to get there unless they're in that time zone for a drop-off and pickup.
Okay.
And they wouldn't be allowed to get there any sooner because they wouldn't be allowed to come up.
Okay. Okay,
So if anything, the two gates
right.
is a great idea because it prevents people from coming like at 1 o'clock and read a book as they're waiting for their child to get out of school. So this is, I thought that was a great catch last time.
Could I suggest that we just put the no parking signs? I mean, I don't know if that's too much of an effort, but on the, in that travel lane, would that be of hindrance if we put no parking signs? Just like an airport, right? It's only drop off and
Sure.
pick up. You're just moving constantly, and signs can reinforce that. I don't know if there's a need for that, but I'm just wondering if that's a suggestion.
Imagine like a no parking anytime sign, right?
Sure.
That is all I had, Chair.
Thank you. Bob?
No questions. They answered all of the questions that I had from the last meeting. Thank you for revising the plan. I think it's a big improvement.
I too would like to thank you. I think this is reflective of what we had at the last meeting as well. And the abutter, I think, was pleased with the second gate, and that way it prevents them from having unnecessary lights as well. I think Ron had mentioned the head-in parking to help prevent the other neighbors from any nuisance, and you guys seem to be amenable to that, so I appreciate that. I don't have any further questions.
No
Are we ready to vote? Do we?
I think we have to close the public hearing, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
There's somebody on the computer also.
Oh, sorry. Do we have any public comment?
Hi, do I have a moment? This is Beth Chamberlain, the acting superintendent.
Yes.
I'd just like to thank the board for your support of this initiative. This is going to make a huge improvement to Bryn Mawr School. I was the longtime principal there for 10 years. Parking and traffic was always an issue related to safety for kids and staff and families. So I truly appreciate your support, and just wanted to take a moment to say that. So thank you.
Thank you.
So before I make a motion, I just wanted to reflect for the minutes that there is an opinion here that this does not trigger the Article 97. Thank you for that. Just wanted that officially in the record. Now I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
We have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. All those in favor? Ron?
We lost Ron.
We lost Ron. Duarkesh?
Aye.
Myself, Steve Chambers, three's enough,
Yep.
correct? Okay. The meeting, public meeting's now closed. I'll take a motion to accept the plan, including the addition of the crosswalk markings, the head-in parking sign, as well as no parking signs that were just mentioned. Does anyone want to make that motion?
I'll make that motion.
We have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. All those in favor? Duarkesh?
Aye.
Todd?
Aye.
Myself, Steve Chambers, that is a aye. It's approved. So now they have to submit, do they need additional submittals on this for the?
Yeah, just when you update the plans, just drop them off. Yeah, or you can do that, actually, we can do the as-built. So I'll get you a decision in a couple of weeks once they sign it, so we should be all set. If there's anything else, we'll let you know.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. And I echo what Dr. Chamberlain said. This is a great collaborative effort, and it's certainly going to enhance not only Bryn Mawr School, but the ball field that's there as well. So it'd be great to have some handicap parking. It's a great little project, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving to the next item on the agenda, applicant Faza Management Incorporated, requesting site plan approval under section 3.2.2.2 of the Auburn zoning bylaw for 12 townhouses at 262 Central Street, Auburn, Mass. 01501, map 56, parcel 82. This was continued from the February 8th meeting as well. Do we have the applicant here?
Yeah. So this afternoon, they asked to request withdrawal without prejudice. They withdrew from ZBA last month, so they're looking to withdraw from their application tonight.
Okay. Anyone have any objections to that?
No objections.
Ron's not on there.
Not yet.
Okay, I'll take a motion to accept their withdrawal without prejudice.
We have to close the public hearing? Paul?
Yeah, thank you, Todd.
No problem. I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
All right. All those in favor, Duarkesh?
Aye.
Todd?
Aye.
Steve Chambers, that's an aye. The public hearing is closed. Now, do we have a motion to accept without, withdrawal without prejudice?
I'll make that motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
All right. All those in favor, Duarkesh?
Aye.
Todd?
Aye.
Steve Chambers, Ron's still not here, correct?
And there's somebody else on, she can hear Sari, because she's from the Historical Commission.
Okay.
I don't know if she's on or not.
We voted to close and
Yeah.
continue that in the public hearing. we allow comments, we have to open that back up, correct?
Yeah, there's nothing really to
Okay. All right, so that is been withdrawn without prejudice. Next item, discussions, decisions. So the Rocket Nutrition at 850 Southbridge Street, both have signed that?
Yes.
Signed that decision? Yep. Again, Ron's not here. Meeting minutes, the February 22nd meeting. Do we have a motion on those?
I'll make the motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
All right, all those in favor, Duarkesh?
Aye.
Aye.
Steve Chambers, that's a aye. Okay, any new business? We don't have any. Adam, do you have? anything?
I just want to let you know that on March 21st,
Steve?
Welcome back, Ron. Hi.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I thought you had technical difficulties. But I'm back.
all right, so there will be a boarding committee's, open meeting training. Boarding commission and committee training is what it's actually called. Monday, March 21st at 6 PM. If you can attend, that would be great. It's kind of a course on how to run a meeting, the open meeting law, some of the ethics stuff.
Is that available remotely as well?
Yes, that will be
So,
remote.
Ron, I'm not sure if you can hear Adam. He's talking about the training for public boards and committees.
Yep.
There's a training, I don't know if you received the email. I know I did. I don't know if others have received it.
Yeah, March 21st, there's something at the town hall or.
Correct. Yep.
That is the meeting he's discussing, yes. So if you'd like to join that, you have that information. Okay, anything else?
Yes, I have it right on my wall.
That's all I have.
Are we still on school? Are we still on the school?
No, so that got approved with the conditions for the crosswalk markings, the head-in parking signs, and there was one other.
There are no parking signs along the.
And no parking along the travel lane.
Good.
And then FASA Management, they asked for a withdrawal without prejudice, and that was a 3-0 vote as well, so they are no longer on the agenda. And then we signed the decision from last meeting on the Rocket Nutrition. So that's been signed by enough people, so there's no need for your signature on that document. And did you have anything else to add, Ron, before we adjourn?
Nope, I'm all set.
Excellent.
Just one further thing.
Thank you.
I don't really have anything for the next meeting. I just got an A&R today, and I haven't looked at it yet. There will be other stuff coming up on the April 12th, so if you want to forego the next meeting, I don't think there's a problem with that. You can vote on that or not, it's up to you.
Ron, did you hear that? There's nothing for the agenda for the next meeting, and we could push it to April 12th. Are you okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Anyone have objection?
No, I'm actually going to be off.
Okay.
I'll be, yeah.
Do we have to vote on that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So then the next meeting will be scheduled for April 12th.
Awesome.
And do we have,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
thank you. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
All right, all those in favor? Ron?
Aye.
Duarkesh?
Aye.
Todd?
Aye.
Steve? That's an aye. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.